Hi, good morning. So today it's kind of special day because we have invited our chairman, sir. I'm sure all of you would have seen him in our publicity material. You would have seen our YouTube videos. But this is the first time sir is coming to our institute to interact with our PCM students, PCM 2025 batch students. I believe you would have already seen the AV which was played on sir. Sir is the chairman of Ark Group, a prestigious infrastructure and builders, and they're into many verticals. But sir also has great passion to contribute to educational sector. And let us not think that this is the first time sir is associated with civil services. Sir also is part of one of the foundation, and that foundation is contributing especially to the poor students who are pursuing civil services, and this is happening for quite some time. But sir is one such person, who will not boast of, or who will not try to point out specifically that I am doing these kind of contributions. He's such a person, and it take more than one session, or it takes more than one or two podcasts to tell what all sir has accomplished. But the agenda of the present session is I want you all to listen to his to his piece of advice and get inspired from his real life. See, because whenever we feel low, I just give him a call. In spite of busy schedules, he takes our calls and he inspires us, and his source of inspiration or his source of motivation does not come from any external source. His life itself is a lesson for us. It's not just about business success. I'll just add one more thing, sir. Whenever we talk about any good things about sir will not tell about any of his business success. What he talks about is he talks about Bhagavad Gita. He talks about the way he keeps himself fit through his physical activity. It's not at all about the business or anything as such. So yes, without wasting time much, let me take the privilege of inviting our chief guest of today, Gummi Reddy sir, onto the stage.
Good morning.
So please. And sir's vision also is further bolstered and even continued to the next generation. We also have with us Pranav sir, sitting right here. Pranav sir is Chief Technical Officer, CTO of Ark Group, young, dynamic, technologically superior, technologically advanced, and he's the one who is currently driving not the technical team but most of the operations of the Ark Group. It's not a small group. It has around 300 employees working with it. And yes, sir's legacy, I'm pretty sure, will be continued further, in much bigger way, much better way also. I'm pretty confident because sir also is guiding us on a regular basis, not just in technical aspects, in operational aspects, in many ways. So I also welcome Pranav sir onto the stage. And today we have a special announcement again. I'm sure you all know Atik sir. Sir is teaching current affairs for you on daily basis, and Atik sir is now one of our directors. So Atik sir also has been part of our organization for quite some time, but now sir is become full-time director of Ark Reflections IAS Academy. So on behalf of you all, I welcome Atik sir not just onto the stage but also to Ark Reflections IAS Academy.
Welcome.
So without wasting time much, I'll hand over the mic to our chairman, sir. First, sir will talk to you for a while. Later, we'll also keep it an open session. We can ask any of the questions because he has vast pool of experience. In most of the things, he has seen everything in his life. He knows how to sit with chief minister and talk. At the same time, he can also talk to the smallest of the employees, and he can be a source of inspiration to such person also. And this is also not worth mentioning. Must mention, sir don't like to talk about all these kind of things, but he saw this as the Reddy national president. Reddy is India's premier. It's a pressure group, and it's a kind of for entire real estate is represented through Reddy. It's an apex group, and they have a substantial influence on policy making. You can just go and check the website of CREDI. The kind of people who are on that CREDI board, that itself shows the the eminence of that particular organization in the country's real estate sector. And sir is the national president of CREDI. Okay, president-elect of CREDI. Okay, so there is a lot to learn for you from sir. So make a best use of this session. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Good morning. Future IAS, IPS officer, good morning. Ela cheptaru? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Breakfast తినేది వచ్చారు కదా. Everyone is comfortable with Telugu also కదా అందరూ? Or anyone? Okay, you are not. Okay, it's okay. I'll mix. Sometime I may switch to Telugu. I think you should understand. Yeah. So very good to have an interaction with you. So I think you know the journey of Ark group. I think how much introduction has been done, I am not sure about it. But very happy to be associated with the Reflections IAS Academy. So Ark started in 1989. So I'm a civil engineer basically. With one supervisor, I started my company in 1989. Today we have grown to a reasonably good level. So I have a passion. I don't want to go to very details, but I have about related to you and I speak. I have a passion creating good nature. I mean nation building. Actually, we call as a national builders, as a developers, as builders. So national to build, we need architects. So the architects are who are drawing the buildings and giving the this thing. No, you are the real architects, future architects. You are going to build a nation by giving your valuable inputs, suggestions, and administration. Whichever administration, maybe IAS, IPS, everything. So it's governed by the people who are sitting in this room. You are the future of the country. Everything, every policy will come through people like you only, which is going to make a difference in the country. So you are the future architects of India, our country. You should believe that. So that is the position what you have. So how to achieve that? Again, what are the things required for that? So my thought was how I came to reflection is I have a dream of making 100 IAS, IPS officers by 2030 through our Ark Foundation. I have a foundation. Through that I help so many students, including UPSC aspirants. Then I think you must have heard about Trisha, who won the India Under-19 World Cup for India. So recently in February, we supported her for 6 years, from 2019 to 2025. She was the player of the match, finals, semi-finals. Then she is the player of the tournament also. Again, we are supporting Vanilla Lokesh. Yesterday, Vanilla won the bronze medal for India in Asian Badminton Championship. So like that, we supported a mountaineer. Many engineers have become from our foundation. This year, the topper in intermediate, board of intermediate in BPC, 996 marks out of 1000. Afsan Zabin is from our foundation. These are a few things I'm telling about foundation. So that's how I had a dream of making 100 UPSC aspirants, supporting them and making them into this. That's how I met Vivek and we joined Reflections. Our still motto continues that we are going to be one of the leading academy in the country by 2030. I think our target is in Hyderabad by 2030, this academy should be the number one. So our motto, I do the business not to earn the money. I am earning the money out of business. డబ్బు కోసం వ్యాపారం చేయట్లేదు, వ్యాపారం చేస్తూ డబ్బు సంపాదిస్తుంది. దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ మోటో. సో ఆర్క్, you can go through the reviews of Ark. I don't think any developer has the review of 4.9 out of 5 any developer has in the country. So that is the standard of Ark, what I'm mentioning here. So to you, I wanted to be more interactive than I talking about it. So before that, I just to set up this thing. So you have a goal now to become IAS, IPS, or any good service. Everyone talks about the top IAS. I wish you all should be becoming the IAS and IPS officers, or whatever you wish. So I have a couple of years ago, I developed one 3T formula for any success. So that is first, number 1 T is trust. You all should trust yourself that you are going to achieve your goal. Whatever the goal you are setting, this year I wanted to become IAS, IPS, or next year. I mean, everyone can't become in a go. Very rarely, first time IAS is very, very challenging. There is some luck also favors, and your hard work, your determination, so many things are there. So yesterday I met Sai Ashrit. So he was I think one of the youngest IAS officer. So first time he was at the age of 22 has become the IAS. So I wish you also should become that. So first you should trust yourself that you are going to achieve that, the number 1 T. Then second T is train yourself to achieve that goal. So how to train? You know, whatever special subject you take, I mean, institution you have to choose, then how many hours you have to work. So to reach that goal, you have to train yourself rigorously. Is it 10 hours sufficient for your training, or 15 hours is sufficient for you? Whatever. I mean, it again depends upon the individuals. Train yourself to achieve that goal. Then the third T is tracking. So this is most of the time we miss actually. We just go on training ourselves, but we miss the tracking. So whether are you on the right direction? Whether you when completion of the syllabus or learning of the things, whatever. So to achieve that goal, are you going in the right training? You have to assess regularly, tracking regularly. Then only I think you can achieve the target easily. Otherwise, you once after the completion of the course, you think that hey, I could have done this, that day I would have done this, I would have made a mistake, I would have taken the advice of someone, or I would have gone to that institution, or I would have studied more hours, or I mean, so many things will, I think during course of training, it will be there. So tracking also is very, 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 very important. So another 3 things I keep talking to especially students: practice, knowledge, and focus. These 3 things are also very, very, very important for you. So you practice so well to become, to be successful. I think whichever the subject you are choosing, practice, 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 you will become a perfect, I think. So I think I keep asking, 5 5s are how much? So 18 18s are. How many people told in this entire group? Very few. Why? Because practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice, I think, unless, I mean, the 5 5s are 2 2s, all these things will come very frequently with us. That's how we will be able to tell this thing. So in the exam, always you talk about, array, I know the answer, but I could not. Time is not sufficient for me. You know, 18 18, everyone in the room knows the answer. But who has answered it first is the winner. Because of practice. So he has practiced, they have practiced, that's how they could be able to answer it quickly. So that's the practice is very important. Then practice knowledge you have to add to that. So you go on, regular there is a practice of learning. People just follow that. But adding some knowledge to that, if you upgrade that, then it will give a better result. Am I right? Are you agreeing with me? No, I am not getting answer from you. So you have to add knowledge to that, so that even suppose a faculty is there, Mr. Charan is there, he is teaching something, go on teaching the same thing for years. If we add some knowledge to that, if you go in a different direction, are you teaching the same every time? Are you not upgrading yourself? Then only, otherwise, the same thing what you practice may not come repeat in the exam. So you have to upgrade yourself by adding the knowledge to that. So that is number 2. So number 3 is focus. So I think you should know the power of focus. So in the sunlight, so you take a lens, magnified lens, and put a paper underneath and focus it. What will happen? The paper will burn. So if you are go on putting the magnified lens like this, will it burn? It will never burn, no? So the power of focus, you should take an example of that and focus. The moment you focus, you are going to get the best results. Then these 3 things, I mean, practice, knowledge, focus, 3 T's, if you follow, trust, train, track, definitely your success will become little easier. Apart from that, you may be following so many things you must have already doing in your own way. So just if you like it, if it makes sense for you, just try to implement these things. Again, so every time we think that it is not possible, or only that fellow can do, this fellow can do. We listen to lot of motivational speeches, but every time we think that that can happen only to that fellow. He is very fit, he can do that. I give my own examples, I don't want to take other examples. I never run marathons, but today I am running marathons. Half marathon, I did many, but next month, August 24th, I am registered for full marathon. I never did in full marathon in my life. I am 62 years old. So, how is it possible? Because I told myself that I can do it. I am able to do it. I am breaking my own records every time. So, I mean, 1 minute lesser time also is a record. At this age, I am going on putting my efforts to make my own records, break my own records. Then one day, I just give my own example so that it will inspire you. One day in my WhatsApp, one person sent a Shirshasana post. I think everyone knows about Shirshasana, headstand posture. So I felt, it is very, very difficult. How can we do? It's a couple of years ago. This year, once I tried and I said, no, it's not possible with me. Then again I decided, somehow I have to learn Shirshasana. I learned it. And I think you can show the video. 18 minutes I can stand. I stood in Shirshasana. 18 minutes. So far I have never come across the person who has done 18 minutes Shirshasana. Physically I have not seen anyone. But I have done it by chanting Bhagavad Gita. So how is it possible? I believed myself. You have to believe, every one of you to believe yourself, yes, you can achieve. Success, every time success doesn't come. There are, I think 12 lakh people are writing, UPSC. How many? 1,000? 10,000 people?
1,000 will come to the final list.
Final will be only 1,000. So you should be out of 12 lakhs, I want you all to be there. It's not easy, maybe 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. And failures, you should never be worried about the failure. You should learn from the failures. In the business, I failed. Not many times I don't say, but I failed in the business. I started a business in 1989 with one supervisor. In 2019, in 30 years, we have big organization. CEO, general manager, big office, project managers, big, everything is big. But the simplest of the simple project I could not complete. I had to leave in between. Reasons are many. In the project there are 72 employees left the project. There was 10 project managers have to employ. Project is not critical. We have done many critical jobs. I think you can go through our website. We have done the Tata Boeing, Tata Lockheed Martin. I mean, multinational companies we work. Currently also we are working for Safran, a French company. So we are experts in that, in the construction, in the building construction. We are experts. Apart from the real estate, we do the, challenging structures also. But the project where I fail is a very, very, very simple project. The failure can come to you anytime. I know one of the Ark Foundation support, 3 times he went for interview. This time he could not qualify for prelims. Shocking for him. It's okay. I told him, so something is better waiting for you, don't worry. So you should never take things very hard to when you are failed. Again, bounce back with a renewed energy. Then only your success will be there. Otherwise, the moment you think that I am failed and go to depression or leaving back, and when the moment you fail, I think many people, 1 attempt, 2 attempt, they give and they give back and they go to their other professions or things. So you should be a fighter. Never ever give up. Never ever give up. So every year I go to Himalayas for 2 weeks. Every year. So my phone is switched off. I have another phone for emergency. Only that my family members knows that number. No other person. No business. No talking to anyone, including family members also. Only message, I am okay. Things are all okay. Only otherwise, again, there is a tension, no, whether this fellow is alive or not. So that is the only thing. This year, you must have heard about Pancha Kedar. There are Kedarnaths. I did all the Kedars. Trekking. I never did the trekking earlier in my lifetime. But this year, total 112 kilometer trekking I did, including Kalishila. You can Google about it. See, one way 16, 18, 20, like that, one way. And trekking, you know how trekking will be there. And 10,500 feet, 11,000 feet, like that. Some Kalishila, it's only 5 kilometers, but it's a vertical. Almost it will be like this. Not easy to trek or coming down and going up also. I have a problem in my leg. Ankle problem is there. So walking is a big challenge for me. I could not walk sometimes, but still I run marathons. 5 doctors I had shown him, everyone told me not to run. But I am running. My reports, MRI reports, one of the doctors is a case study. 2019 MRI report and 2024 MRI report he has taken, and in some conference or somewhere he has presented that case. So why I am telling all these things? You should never ever be worried about the problems. Face the challenges. Then only your life is going to be beautiful. Unless you face the challenge, I don't think, to my opinion, that's not a beautiful life. Today I have a story to tell how I came up. I failed in 10th class. I was a good student up to 9th, but some reason my place was shifted to some other town where I have very good friends. Because of them, I failed in 10th class. That changed my life. Otherwise, I would not become an engineer. My subject was BPC. Then when I failed 10th class, I went for Air Force selection, to airman selection I went. So there I failed because my foot, flat foot, so I could not be selected. That changed my life. Had I got selected, I would have been airman. I would not able to stand in front of you and give you this thing. So never ever be worried about the failures. Learn from the failures. I faced a lot of challenges. Just giving practically in the business also face a lot of challenges. Every challenge I take is as an opportunity. Learn from the mistakes and move on. Tomorrow, I think the day after tomorrow, we are going to have one big challenge in our construction. 50,000 square feet of flooring we are going to do in 24 hours. It's a very, 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 very rare phenomenon in the construction industry. There's a challenge for us. Saffron, the company is a French company. So it is actually 10 days job. We wanted to do in 1 day. We're spending huge extra money for that. We are not bothered after spending the money extra. But by doing that, we are going to have a great feather in our cap, big feather in our cap. So why I'm giving all these examples means you have to well prepared for the challenges. The moment you overcome the challenge, you are going to be relaxed. So after doing a running and sweating full, if you go and have a shower, how it will be? Relax. If you sit or this thing, how you are going to be relaxed? One entire day you will be sitting and watching the TV and enjoying. Do you get a good sleep? Are you going to enjoy that? Can anyone tell? Relax. Everything is relaxed. How much time you can relax? After working hard, only you can relax. One day, every day you spend so much time reading so many things, studying so many things. The day when which you work very hard, how you feel at the end of the day? Relaxed or not? Where is the relaxation? Working hard is a relaxation, or just spending time, watching movies or some entertainment is going to be relaxed. So realize that, where is the relaxation? The more you work hard, you will be more relaxed. So I'll give a couple of Bhagavad Gita slokas so that it will be more appropriate to you. First thing is Yukta Ahara Viharasya, Yukta Chestasya Karmasu, Yukta Swapna Vabodhasya, Yoga Bhavati Dukkaha. This means should have appropriate food, appropriate exercise, appropriate study, whatever you're studying, no? Appropriate. I can 20 hours I will study and all. How many days you can study for 20 hours? So in emergency, sometimes it's okay, but every day you can't do that. Appropriate. What is appropriate for you? How many hours? Then appropriate sleep also is required for you. To me, 6 hours sleep is enough. Every day sleep for 6 hours, that's enough for me. To you, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, whatever you choose it. Then appropriate entertainment also should be there. So just only studying. What is entertainment? It doesn't mean that going around or doing some wrong things. No. Chatting with friends, whatever. So you have to balance things. The moment you balance, so things will become easier. So eating more, is it good for you? Eating less, is it good for you? Working hours, continuously for so many hours, is it good for you? Sleeping for so many hours is good for you. Everything is appropriate. Balance, appropriate, you can do it. It's going to be great for you. These are tips I'm just mentioning you. Then another sloka. Uddaret atmana atmanam na atmanam avasadiyet atma eva atmana bandhu atma eva ripu atmanaha. This means you are responsible for your success. You are responsible for your downfall. I'm making it simpler and making it, I don't want to go to meaning this thing. The sense I'm telling you. So always we think that someone is responsible for our failure. No, it's you only. Your success also, you are responsible. It's in you. How you are going to utilize your time next few months is there in your hands. How best you are going to utilize that. How best you are going to talk to your teachers. How you are going to take the essence from them. This is very, very important. This time it doesn't get again. So you know the value, should know the value of the time. So I always respect the time. I worked for 3.5 years for private company. I always telling that maybe I must have gone late to the project site maybe 2-3 times in my 3.5 years time. And never ever go late. Today 9:30 is a meeting, 9:25 I was in the office. Today I was here, 9:25 I was here. Respect the time. should know the value of the time. I think recent Olympics, I think, anyone knows, 100 meters Olympics gold medal, what is the time? Anyone knows? 9.79. 9.79 seconds is the gold medal. You know what is the silver medal? 9.795. 9.79 is the gold medal. 9.795 is the silver medal. 0.005 seconds. How can you measure? Just imagine. The technology is able to do that. Otherwise, nobody can. Second name, ila chusalaga second aipotundi. Atlani 0.005 seconds. Then the silver medal and then bronze is 9.81. And the 0.02 seconds difference toni anaku you got the bronze medal. Then tarvata, what is it? No, we don't remember anyone. So the value of the time, you just know that. 0.005 ki, what is the importance of 0.005 seconds? Money goes, we can get back. Time loss, never. So this is the time for you to utilize the best. Never think that I have 7 attempts, I have 8 attempts, I have age, all those things, never think of that. This is the time, yes, I want to crack now only. It's okay, if it doesn't also, it's not be worried. There is another opportunity for you and believe in yourself. Yes, I'm going to do it. So most important is that you should believe in yourself. That is very, very important, very, very important. Trust yourself, believe in yourself. Speak to yourself. How many people are doing that? Speak to yourself. What is right, what is wrong, it will tell you. So, it can never ever tell you wrong things to you. Sometimes you engage, you may try to do certain wrong things. Speak to yourself. It will never ever allow you to do the wrong things. But మనం ఏం చేస్తామో దాన్ని పక్కన పెట్టేస్తాం. We keep the things aside and we just move on. Don't do that. Always speak to yourself. It will guide you properly. Your strengths, weaknesses known to you, no other person knows. What teachers knows by looking at, what is going inside me, do you know? What person I am, do you know? I know what I am. Similarly, you know what you are. What you express, by which only we know what you are. But real something is there inside you. That only you know, no other person can know. So, know yourself better. Speak to yourself, then take the decisions. Your best guide is yourself only. Yes, for getting the knowledge, you have to speak to the directors, teachers, all those things are there. But when it comes to critical things, you are the best person to take the decisions. So believe in yourself. It's very, 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 very important. So you are the future architects of India. Lot of things are there in your things. So much power is there in you. I've seen how many, I keep interacting with all the, government officials, senior officials. I know what is the power they have. Closely interacting with them. Politicians come, politician goes. But the bureaucrats who are going to make the difference in the country, you are the people. So, lay a strong foundation for yourself. So definitely the country is going to be in the, greatly. So everyone, the business what I am doing, ethical business, challenge to do the ethical business. So in the service also people face a lot of challenges to be honest. But if everyone is honest, so very, very wrong things will happen. Someone will, due to circumstances, he will bend himself. Then slowly, that fellow is doing, why should I take the risk? This fellow is doing, why should I? In the business also, a lot of wrong things will happen. But I'm not going in the direction at all. My growth is not the same what others are going. It's okay for me. I'm happy. As long as I'm happy, what bothers me? My numbers, counting numbers is not this thing. I'm able to sleep. The moment I go onto the bed, within less than a minute, I go into deep sleep. So, what is important for you? You choose it. There are ways of life. Everyone has a way of life. You want a luxury? You want happiness? You talk to anyone. Ultimately, Elon Musk, you ask. Mark Zuckerberg, you ask. Adani, you ask. Or Ambani, you ask. What do you need? Ultimately, what they will tell? Happiness or peace. So, when you are getting the peace very easily, why have to be so this thing? But at the same time, you have to work hard, make a difference. Why I'm working hard is to earn more, to serve more. That gives me happiness. I'm not lazy. I wake up at 4:30. 3 hours I spend for myself every day. If I sleep late, I wake up. Today I spent only 2 hours. But every day I spend. Day before I ran for 14.5. Last Sunday I ran for 21 kilometers. Coming Sunday, again I'm going to run. Then 10th I registered for 21K marathon. So 24th I'm going to run for 42 kilometers. I'm trying to keep fit to myself. So only to know, only to make this thing, for past almost 30 years my weight is same. I'm maintaining that. I love my body. I love myself. You all should love yourself. You all should love yourself. It's going to be a beautiful life for you. Very, very young you're all. It's the right time for you. It's in you only, everything. As there are many slokas in Gita which is going to be very, very powerful. Like a sukha dukhe samikruta labha labho jaya jayo. Tata yuddha ijjasva. So, these are all, sukhamu, dukhamu, labhamu, jayamu, ivanni temporary. Nothing is permanent. So, matra sparsha tu kauntaya sita ushna sukhatagada agama paina nitya tanti chiksasva bharata. Again, sitamu, ushnamu, labhamu, jayamu, and ivanni, everything is temporary. Today, you may be having a luxury life. It's not permanent for you. Today, you may be in sorrow. Some trouble may come to you. You could not crack your exam. Don't worry about it. Nothing is permanent here. So, please think that. So, what is there? You have to enjoy your life and have a big goals, big, hairy, audacious goals. Small goals, big goals. It is easy to become. If you're not able to become IAS, you'll become IPS. Your goal should be IAS. Top ranks low. If you go for a lower this thing, you may not be successful in that. So dream big, think big, work towards that. So you should again and again repeatedly I'm telling you should believe in yourself. You are going to achieve that. Then God will support you. Whether you call it Ishwar antama, Allah antama, every belief valadi. But He is going to help you if you believe yourself. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. మనం పోయి దేవుని దగ్గర పోయి పూజలు చేసేసి సార్ నాకు దేవుడా నాకు ఇవ్వు అంటే రాదది. You work hard, He will give you. I think with this note I will end. I think better to have some interaction with you. I'll be very happy to listen from you and anything you have, I can address and I can have an interaction. It's actually chit chat, but I gave a big lecture to you. So over to you. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. I am Naveen. Sorry for my voice. I am not feeling well. Sir, how you have cope up with pressure? అంటే మీరు వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో ఇన్ బిజినెస్ దెర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ టెన్షన్స్. సో ఆ టెన్షన్స్ నుంచి హౌ యూ హ్యావ్ అంటే ఆ కామ్నెస్ని ఎలా అలా మళ్ళీ రీగెయిన్ చేసి ఆ వర్క్ని ఎలా కంప్లీట్ చేయగలిగారు?
So these people asked me. There was recently one big conference was going on. All the senior developers, there was an interaction. So they were talking about the stress. How you, same question I'm making this thing. How do you address your stress? Where is the stress for me? Why should I feel the stress? I don't feel stress. I face challenges. I never feel stress. Please understand. I mean, it may be not easy to, believe. But as I told you, yuktahara viharasya, discipline. I believe in myself. I never react. This is very, very important. Stress always comes with reactions. If someone says something to me, I don't react. I will respond. So, I think you must understand the difference between the reacting and response. I give one example. A couple of months ago, I went to Mumbai. So, in the airport, the driver came and took my bag and he was keeping in the car. When I opened the door, there was a car beside our car. I think it got touched to that. The door went and touched that, which I didn't even realize that. That fellow got out of the car and क्या दिख रहा है नहीं क्या? अरे what happened? क्या बात है? देखो गाड़ी को लगा है. He was very young guy, very furious. I saw nothing has happened, no scratch, nothing. Just it must have touched it. I'm sorry. I told him sorry. क्या sorry बोल रहा है? I'm sorry. Then पता है क्या इसका दाम क्या है? गाड़ी का दाम. You know what is the value of this vehicle? My car is 3 times more than his car. But I said still sorry. जाओ. Young guy. जाओ बोला. It's okay. I sat in the car and just came. Driver was, sir, क्या है साहब? भाई साहब, आप कुछ नहीं बोले, क्या है साहब? अरे भाई साहब, वो बंदा ऐसा बात कर रहा है, ऐसा क्या फर्क पड़ता है यार? उनसे आर्ग्यूमेंट करे तो मेरा दिमाग खराब हो जाता है. मैं मीटिंग को जा रहा हूँ, इंपॉर्टेंट मीटिंग में जा रहा हूँ, पूरा ये ले जाके उसमें ये क्यों करने का? अभी हो गए ना. The stress is with him, not with me. So how do you handle the stress?
It's been like 6 months I'm working with, associated with the Ark Reflections IAS Academy. I've seen not even once sir losing his cool. Like, certain things happen, issues keep coming, right? Whenever we are running the organizations, not even once sir has even raised his voice. Forget losing cool, anything, even if it is a harshest decision, still sir will convey in a very subtle and easy to understand way. Yeah, we all have to learn a lot. Today morning, just before your session, I freaked out on digital team. They messed up with certain things. Later I realized I'm sitting here and that is running in my mind. Why I should not have lost my cool. But yes, there is a lot to learn. See, we often, people like them, that equanimity we call it, right? Sthita pragnata. We teach a lot in the class sometimes, but situations do arise, we end up losing it. But anyone who learns to tame their emotions, these are the ones they can achieve anything in their lives. Of course, sir is one such example, and glad that he came up with that that instance in his life to help us better understand its importance. Yeah.
So balancing also is very, very important. What is important for you? As I told you, peace always makes a difference, no? So I work like 9:30 to 6 o'clock. After 6, I'll just get up and I'll ask every employee to go, because they should have a good family life. That's how every employee is working with us. I can say at least 80% of the employees working with us work wholeheartedly. That is big asset for us. I never dictate, I never this thing. People come to me with the problems. Problem is solved by themselves only. not by me. I'll make them to solve the problem with their own ideas. So that's how now problem doesn't come to me much. That's how I'm able to become no stress. Every day, I mean, most of the time, evening after office, I go to my grandson place. I play with him and go home. So that's I have every day, first 100 days of my grandson's birth, every day I had a picture with him. Every day. When I was traveling to other cities, today morning I used to have, next day evening I come back, I have a picture with him. Only once I went to Dubai. From Dubai also I made a, video call, and I took a screenshot. So these are there's a video now, 100 days, Ram, 100 days with Kabir. How happy it will be. How many people will get this? How many business persons will be able to make this happen? So, it's in you. Stress how you take, it's in you. ఎదుటివాడు ఎప్పుడైనా ఇవ్వడానికి ఇస్తుంటాడు, తీసుకోవడమా లేదా? నువ్వు అదే ఎక్కడో చూస్తుంటారు మనం. ఇవన్నీ నేను చేసిన తర్వాత వెన్ సమ్ కొటేషన్స్ కమ్స్, పీపుల్ విల్ ఫార్వర్డ్ మీ, సార్ దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ యూ టోల్డ్ దట్ డే, లైక్ దట్. సో బుద్ధుడు కూడా అదే అంటారు కదా. సో ఆయన ఎవరో తిడుతుంటే కూడా ఆయన చెవులోకి ఏం పోదు. హీఈస్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ ఇట్. వెన్ యూఆర్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ ఇట్, హౌ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇంపాక్ట్ యూ? when you react only kada. The same thing, when I one day a new driver came, he suddenly stopped somewhere. I opened the door, it hit the other guy's car, it got a scratch. He came to me, please, this is my card, don't worry, I'm going to get everything done. Nothing. He got cool, he was surprised. So our office people went, and whatever the damage is done, we got it done. When someone's fault also, I don't even bother about that. ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ పెట్టుకొని, ఆ కొట్లాట పెట్టుకుని దానికంటే హాయిగా పోతుంది. నాకు 10,000 20,000 పోతుంది హ్యాపీగా. ఏం దానికోసం అవసరమా? Where is the peace which is impacting you? Is 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 is important to you, or disturbances which is important? Because he's going to have big impact on that. Yeah, I'm expecting.
Sir, I'm very much impressed with the way you are successful. And I found your story something similar to the story of Steve Jobs. He also comes to India when he was failed in this Apple. Even before Apple, he established some company, was failed, and he comes to India. He goes to Himalayas, he meditates, and he went back to US, and he was very successful. So కొంచెం సిమిలర్గా అట్లానే అనిపిస్తుంది సార్. ఈవెన్ వెన్ ఐ యూస్ టు ప్రిపేర్ ఫర్ సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్, వెన్ ఐ ఫీల్ low, I go to Ramakrishna Math and sit there for hours and hours, and it gives me like 1,000 watts energy to regain back again, coming to the preparation. So కొంచెం అట్లానే ఉంది సార్ మీది కూడా. And so as this is just a chit chat with you, sir, please do suggest some fitness goal. Fitness goal, sir, because even I want to be like you at the age of 62.
So I don't want to suggest, you know what is to be done.
I want to learn from you.
No. What I'm telling, this is where, don't you know how to become fit?
I know, sir.
That's it.
I go to gym every day. Me and Atik sir go to same gym every day.
That's what, you know everything. Every one of you know the things, but we wanted to listen from others. You want, Gandhi గొప్పోడు, అట్లా మనం ఉండలేము. అరే నేను బుద్ధుడు, నేను ఉండలేను. లేకుంటే శ్రీరామచంద్రుడు, అరే భాయ్ మనం కాదు. అరే వై కాంట్ ఇట్ బి? యూ క్యాన్ బి. నేనేం తెలియక కాదు ఇక్కడ, బట్ ఏంటంటే మనతోని కాదు. It is not possible with us, we think that, but it is possible. I gave my own examples. You love your body. Once you love, I think during summer, farm nunchi fresh fruits vastayi kada, I eat lot of mangoes. I enjoy mangoes. I put on a weight of 1 or 2 kgs extra. I deliberately do. Then I bring it down.
Okay.
Regarding Steve Jobs, what you're talking about it, yes. I visited the place where Steve visited. So, I got some miracle has happened there for me also.
Oh.
So, there are things. Every year I go to Himalayas, no? Every year something or other happens to us. Again, it depends upon you, how calm you are, how you think. What you think, it is going to happen to you. Please understand. I never thought that Ark Reflection is going to become this thing. I never ever thought till January. First meeting when it happened, I never ever thought. Actually, we wanted to have another institution. Can you believe how I just wanted to express how it happened? So our people searched some of the properties here to establish an IAS academy. That also through some other reason, they've 3 locations they have found here. So they asked me to come and see the locations. So they sent me a Google location. You know what is the Google location they have sent to me? Reflection Academy. I just came, my car stopped here. First, I saw Reflections. That time it was not Ark Reflections, only Reflections. Then I walked down there, I saw some property there, then I went there, and 3-4 properties I saw. Exactly after 15 days, I came again here and finalized the decision. The location, why did they have shared the location of this academy? Certain things unimaginable. First, there are, I think I was heard there are 18-20 academies are here, but first my eyes touched only this academy. That has become a reality. So my goal is to make 100 IAS IPS officers. That is going to come reality through this organization. So you wish something or other, ఏదో విధంగా మీకు ఆ లక్ష్యం నెరవేరుతుంది. God is going to help you, ఏదో ఒక విధంగా. బట్ ఓన్లీ మీ డిజైర్ ఊరికనే నేను ఈరోజు డైరెక్ట్ ఎవరెస్ట్ ఎక్కేస్తాను, రేపు పోయి ఎవరెస్ట్ ఎక్కేస్తా అంటే అది కాదు. బట్ నేను దిస్ ఇయర్ ఐ డిడ్ 112 kilometers of trekking. So next day I plan to go to Everest base camp. I challenging myself. Everest base camp కష్టం అంటారు, బట్ yes, I'll do it. Why I will not able to do it? అట్లనే మీరు పాజిటివ్గా ఉండాలి. ఎప్పుడు పాజిటివ్ అనేది మైండ్లో ఫుల్గా ఉండాలి. దెన్ థింగ్స్ విల్ బికమ్ ఈజీ. యాక్చువల్లీ ఏంటంటే ఇంకో అనదర్ థింగ్ మై అబ్జర్వేషన్ ఏంటంటే మోర్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటరాక్టివ్ షుడ్ బి దేర్. లర్నింగ్ ఉండాలి, మీకు బర్నింగ్ ఉండాలి. అరే దిస్ మ్యాన్ కేమ్, ఐ థింక్ ఐ షుడ్ లర్న్ సంథింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ హిమ్. సో నేను చెప్పింది విని నేర్చుకోవడం కంటే మీరు అడిగితే అది ఎక్కువ నేర్చుకుంటారు మీరు. ప్లీజ్ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఇప్పుడు ఎవ్రీ డే యూ వాచ్ సో మెనీ వీడియోస్ ఆఫ్ క్లాసెస్ అవన్నీ ఉంటాయి. బట్ ఫిజికల్గా ఉండి ఆర్ యూ ఆస్క్ సమ్ క్వశ్చన్, ఇట్ విల్ బి గోయింగ్ ఇన్ టు యువర్ మైండ్, ఇన్ టు డీప్ ఇన్ టు యువర్ మైండ్. స్టిల్ ఐ రిమెంబర్ 2017లో, I think 8 years ago, I asked a question, Lord Swaraj Palni, one of our conference in London. Still I remember that. What answer he gave me. Because I asked the question. అట్లని ఎన్నో మోటివేషన్ క్లాస్ వింటాము, అన్నీ మనకు గుర్తుంటాయా? ఉండవు కదా. సో అందుకనే యూ షుడ్ బి మోర్ ఇంటరాక్టివ్ టు లర్న్. ఇక్కడ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ఏ సిఎండి అట్లా అనుకోకండి. ఐ కెన్ కమ్ అండ్ సిట్ విత్ యూ అండ్ ఐ కెన్ షో ద పిక్చర్స్ హౌ ఐ ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ ఆల్. స్టూడెంట్స్ అంటే నాకు చాలా ఇష్టం. అపాయింట్మెంట్ వేరే ఎవరికైనా అడిగితే కొన్ని రోజులు కాదు, కొంతమందికి అసలు ఇవ్వను నేను. నా ఆఫీస్లోకి రిసెప్షన్కి వచ్చినాక కూడా దే విల్ మీట్ ద టీమ్ అండ్ గో అవుట్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ paucity of time. I had so many things are there on my plate. But when it comes to student, you can ask, I give the names also, how many hours I have spent with them. So I love students because you are the future. So it will be good for you to have a better interaction. If you have some questions, you can ask. Otherwise, I think
online lo question.
Yeah.
So what if a person fails in anything which they wish to achieve? how to handle failure.
Again, why the failure? I think the question is again, fail out there.
Person want to achieve something in life, but for some reason he couldn't achieve it and he fails.
Yeah.
So how to handle failure?
Failures. Yes, everyone has a failures. I do have a failure. Failure lekunda asalu life undadu. Why did you fail? First thing you have to analyze. Failures, yes, it happens. First time, yes. I mean, prelims you failed. Why did you fail? You know that. You didn't prepare well. Right direction prepare kaledu. You went to mains. You didn't prepare well. Pattern changed. So many things happens. But again, learn. Why did I fail? Analysis. The moment you analyze, yes, some answers will be there. Then prepare better for that. So, the failure అనగానే భయపడతాం మనం. లైఫ్లో ఐ థింక్ చూస్తారు కదా, బిజినెస్లో కూడా ఫెయిల్యూర్ అవుతారు, సూసైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు, రకరకాలుగా. ఐ మీన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ సూసైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు, బిజినెస్ పర్సన్ సూసైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు, ఫ్యామిలీ సూసైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఎందుకు? ఫెయిల్యూర్ని వాళ్ళు తీసుకోలేరు. బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఎందుకు అయింది అనాలిసిస్ చేసుకుంటే, నేను అది చెప్పాను కదా, ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ పర్మనెంట్, సక్సెస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ పర్మనెంట్. ఇఫ్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ దాట్, డెఫినెట్లీ యూ విల్ మూవ్ ఆన్. 1989 I started my business. 96 I become zero because of various reasons, partnership problem, that problem, this problem. Not zero, I was in minus. ఆ రోజు నా ఫెయిల్యూర్ని, అరే నేను ఫెయిల్ అయిపోయిన ఒక వెనకడుగు వేస్తుంటే ఈరోజు మీ ముందు కూర్చునేవాడు కాదు. బట్ ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ అగైన్. దెన్ టుడే ఐఎమ్ హియర్. ఫెయిల్యూర్స్ అనేది లేకుండా లైఫే లేదని చెప్తాను నేను. యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ స్టోరీ టు టెల్ టు యువర్ కిడ్స్, యువర్ గ్రాండ్ కిడ్స్. దట్ డే ఐ ఫెయిల్డ్. దెన్ how did I overcome that? I failed in 10th class. How did I overcome that? I failed in this thing. I overcome. I failed to complete a project. How did I overcome? Yeah. దాన్ని సీరియస్గా తీసుకుంటే మనకు బాధ ఎక్కువ అవుతుంది. ఎస్, ఇట్స్ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్. ఐ ఫెయిల్డ్ బికాస్ ఐ డెంట్. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ వి పుట్ ద బ్లేమ్ ఆన్ అదర్స్. సో బట్ మై ఫెయిల్యూర్ ఐఎమ్ రీజన్ ఫర్ ఇట్. ఎస్, why did I fail? Analysis, mainly analysis. Then work hard. Then success will be there. I think I answered.
Vamshi, is it clear?
Anyone? Last one or two questions. Let me. Yeah.
Hello sir, this is Satish. Sir, I was very curious to know that if you are selecting a person for heading any important project, so what kind of qualities you will look into that person and select that person? And also one more thing, sir. So if we are choosing the relations like friendship or partnerships, so what kind of qualities we can look into that person? These kind of two questions, sir.
Yeah. First, choosing of a employee for a particular project. Of course, again depends upon the responsibility what he is going to take. Is a technical stuff. If I am recruiting for project managers, I'll just give an example. So we wanted to recruit a project manager. There were many applications came. 20 applications were shortlisted, and interviews were conducted. Again, 3 were shortlisted. Final round it came to me after multiple rounds. I rejected all the 3 because because of my experience. How did I gone through? I started as a site engineer, worked, various levels. Technically, not easy to cheat me. That's the main thing. Technically, I'm talking about it, especially in engineering, civil engineering. So I give importance for his honesty first. Whether he's, to get a job, people talk so many things. So my interview starts like this, only interaction interview. Not I don't prepare myself to what I have to ask him. I start interacting with him. In the interaction only, I'll be getting know about him, whether he's honest, whether he's telling right or wrong, all the things. That is the number one. So then whether this man is going to take the challenges or not. If he is able to, yes, I'll give the importance to that. I'll give an example. A person who just freshly joined in my company, now is a project manager. A steward, safety steward, I saw a fire in him. He's not an engineer at all. Safety steward, I saw fire in him. I made him a project manager. A quantity surveyor who writes the bills and all, planning and quantity surveyor. That fellow, if he is working in another company, lifelong, he will be senior quality engineer, senior quantity engineer, senior would have become. But I saw fire in him. I made him a project manager. And I guide them, I drive them. So that is the one thing. Then your second question is about choosing the partners. Friendship against partnership. So you should never link friendship with partnership. Yeah, friend has become a partner. Okay. ఫ్రెండ్ ఐ థింక్ అది బోర్డులో నీకు అది బాగా చెప్పగలుగుతుంటుంది. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఉంటుంది ఒకటి. ఐ థింక్ అది రాయొచ్చా? ఐ కెన్ రైట్ అండ్ టెల్ యూ. What is this? 13. Okay. Then చెప్పండి ఒక్కొక్కరు. ఒక 1, 3, 13, I, McDonald's brand, M, W, U and U. అవునా? ఎన్ని ఆన్సర్స్ వచ్చాయి? There's so many answers. What is this? What is this? Why? Why it is B? Because of it is between A and C. So, choose your friend with whom you want to associate. So, you will be recognized. Suppose, ఓ తాగుబోతులతో ఉన్నాం అనుకోండి, మీరు మంచోడు ఉన్నా కానీ ఏమంటారు? తాగుబోతు అంటారు. ఒక తాగుబోతు వచ్చి మంచోళ్ళ దగ్గర ఉంటే వాడికి మంచోడు అంటారు. సో, you choose what type of friend you want to choose. Got your answer? Even business also, what suits to you? I do some ethical business ankondi. Other person, whether is ethical, doesn't work otherwise. So you have to choose the right person. So why I choose Vivekananda ante, he also has a goal of achieving 100 IAS and 100 IPS officers. ఆయన ఎప్పుడు రాసి పెట్టుకున్నాడు. ఆయన బ్రోషర్లోనే when he met me first, in the brochure it is written that. So that's how I chosen him. So choosing the right person is very, very important. So your association always talks about, మేము ఇంట్లో అంటారు కదా, అరే ఆ వెదవుతో ఎందుకు తిరుగుతున్నావు రాను అంటారు. అంటారా? ఐ మీన్ జనరల్గా. లేకుంటే చెప్పారు, చూడరా వానితో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేయరా, వానితో చేస్తే పంచుకుంటుంది, వాడు బాగా చదువుతున్నాడు అంటాం. సో చూజ్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్ అకార్డింగ్ టు దట్. I think మీరందరూ I wanted you to be in the good this thing. So all good friends kandi. So for a good example, not for the bad example. Okay? Any inkavarunna?
Hi sir, myself Sonia Kumari. My question is, what is your source of energy for daily dedication apart from Bhagavad Gita or family?
Source of energy.
Yes.
I want answer from you only.
Bhagavad Gita teaches everything, like wherever aspect we fall in between, Bhagavad Gita will lift us. That's okay, we will learn and we should do. Family also gives support, moral support to stand every day. But apart from that, to stand within ourselves every day, how to stay motivated.
Again, I am talking, I am questioning. Bhagavad Gita, keep it aside. You tell me, how you? I want answer from you only.
I don't know, sir.
You know answer. You know answer. You reflect yourself.
Mainly would be our parents or that thing.
It's you only. I'm telling you. You have to motivate yourself. You have to. What is the motivation factor for you?
Arise, awake, and keep working on it.
You know the answer.
But still, like it will be like we are following others. What would be our self
So,
dedication?
why do you want to follow others?
Yeah. We can't find, like, with the same problem, when we are thinking others are giving
You know
the
what is
guidance,
right.
so,
You know what is right. So, what time you wake up every day?
6:30
6:30. Tomorrow onwards, what time you are going to wake up?
differs, maybe 6 or 6.
Maybe you told.
Yeah.
Gone. Gone. You can't achieve. Another big thing I want to tell you, always you try to do that. If you ask someone, if someone asks me to come here, I'll try to come. Will I come? I may come. If I tell, I'll come. By 9:30 I am going to be here. Will I come or not? So you are not committing. Always try to achieve. No, there is no try. If you say try, already you lost. So if you want to, you told try to wake up at 6. It doesn't happen. If you say yourself, I'm going to wake up tomorrow onwards 5 o'clock, you will do that. I am going to bed by 10 o'clock tonight. I am going to bed 10 o'clock tonight. It will happen. I'll try to sleep early today because something or other will come. People know about my schedule. They don't disturb me. So, this fellow go to bed at 10 o'clock. We should not talk to him, call him or this thing. Okay, morning also is busy with this time. We should not disturb him. Later only this time. Anyone. So, you have to schedule yourself that. Motivating factor, again, repeatedly I'm telling you, it should be you only. To me, I'm honestly telling, there is no godfather for me. When I started my company, nobody was there. As I was 26 years old. Just think about it. When I started my company. Who is the godfather for me? In Reddy, I think Vivek already told you, Confederation of Real Estate Developers Association of India, it's a all India body. 240 cities, its presence is there. I joined in 2008 in Reddy as just a member. 2009, I was become the executive committee member of Reddy Hyderabad. Then 11, I was the joint secretary Reddy Hyderabad. 2013, I was the United Andhra Pradesh State Secretary. 2015 to 19, I was the State President of Telangana. 1921, I was the All India Vice President. 21-23, I was the All India Secretary. Now I become the President-elect for Reddy All India, which presence is a 240 cities. A small రైతు కుటుంబం నుంచి వచ్చి చిట్యాల గ్రామం నుంచి వచ్చి ఆల్ ఇండియా క్రెడైలో నేను ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఎలెక్ట్ అయ్యాను. హౌ ఇస్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్? ఎవరు బిగ్ డెవలపర్స్ ఉంటారు ఇక్కడ. థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ క్రోర్స్ డెవలపర్స్ టర్న్ ఓవర్ ఉంటారు. బిగ్ అంటే పొలిటికల్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు దీంట్లో. బట్ వాళ్ళందరూ కాదని నాకు ఎందుకు వచ్చింది అది? నేను అలా రాదు అనుకుంటే వచ్చేదే కాదు నాకు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద మోటివేటింగ్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఫర్ మీ? ఐ మోటివేట్ మై సెల్ఫ్. God is there to help you. If you think, if you believe in yourself, God is going to help you. He will show the path to you. Parents, yes. ఇప్పుడు వివేకానందది చెప్పావు, అరైజ్ అవేక్. ఇట్స్ అ గుడ్ కొటేషన్. బట్ ఆర్ వి ఇంప్లిమెంటింగ్ దట్? మెనీ కొటేషన్స్ ఇప్పుడు చెప్తే ఎవ్రీ వన్ విల్ టేక్ టెల్ వన్ కొటేషన్. 30-40 కొటేషన్స్ ఇప్పుడు వస్తాయి నాకు. బట్ హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఫాలోయింగ్ దట్? Are you following? Are you implementing? Implement to yourself. Then result will be there. మనం ఏంది కొటేషన్స్ గోడ మీద రాసి మన ఇప్పుడు when you go to our new office building also there will be a lot of quotations. If every one of you follow those quotations, I think it's going to, I think you should put here also. పెట్టినారా ఇక్కడ అయితే అక్కడ ఏమున్నాయి కొటేషన్ చదవండి ఒకసారి. someone read. ఇప్పుడు అదే కదమ్మా ఫ్రెండ్, దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇన్ సైడ్ యూ. ఐ బీన్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ దట్ కదా. స్పీక్ టు యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ అని చెప్పాను కదా. యూ కెన్ నెవర్ టెల్ యూ రాంగ్. అదర్ వన్, అదర్ కొటేషన్. Fly above the negativity. Yes, always be positive. Then first you. Success depends on you. Success lo you అనేది word important. Yeah, that is our quotation. We can only grow if our students are if we success అవుతనే కదా మీరు అందరూ బాగా అరే ఈ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ పోతే నాట్ ఓన్లీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, దేర్ ఇస్ సంథింగ్ ఎల్స్ ఇస్ దేర్. వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఏ గుడ్ రిలేషన్ విత్ ఆల్ ద మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఈజ్ ఎథికల్ మేనేజ్మెంట్. అక్కడ పోతే గ్యారంటీగా ఉంటుందిరా మనకు అన్ని. ఇప్పుడు మీరున్నారు, యూ టాక్ టు యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, దే విల్ గెట్ ఇంప్రెస్డ్. I 36 years of my business law, every business is my referral only. I don't go out for a business. Next week I am going to sign one deal or villa project. It's again the reference. That person past 2.5 years, 2.5 years, 2 years 8 months, Kabir first birthday. So 2.5 years నుంచి మా గురించి అంటే రీసెర్చ్ అనుకోండి అట్లా అని చేసి నౌ yesterday we got a mail that we are going to sign the deal next week. Safran, a French company, based at Belgium, 6 months they studied us to give a contract to us. 6 months they studied to give a contract to us. Vachinaru, morning 9 o'clock meeting started, midnight 1:30 we have signed the deal. Midnight 1:30, hotel airport lo. They wanted to give the work to us. They did not negotiate price, only terms and conditions. They were talking something else. We said no. I had to say twice. I had to say no, I don't want to go with you. Then they came back and they signed the contract. Ivanni endukante if you, what we believe we execute. I don't bother about. I lost many contracts also. Big contracts I lost. Price low. Someone tell, you match the price. Quality is not a criteria for us. One contract, one project. I said quality is not matter for you. For to me it matters. As a client you may not require, but as a company, our group, quality matters for us. So we need not to take that contract. Still okay. My turnovers are, gone down. It's okay for me. How does it matter? Instead of going in, against ethics పోయేదానికంటే సమ్టైమ్ ఎథిక్స్ కూడా కాదు, నాకు అదే కావాలని అంటున్నాడు, అదే ఇవ్వచ్చు కానీ నేను ఇవ్వను. ఇప్పుడు యాపిల్ ఫోన్ చేసేసి 50,000 రూపాయలు నాకు మామూలు ఇవ్వంటే ఇస్తాడా వాడు? ఇవ్వడు కదా. యూ గో టు మీ అంటాం, ఇంకా సమ్ అదర్ కంపెనీకి వెళ్ళమని చెప్తాం. 50 నీకు చీప్ కావాలంటే వేరే దగ్గర ఉంటుంది, నీకు బెస్ట్ కావాలంటే ఇదే ఉంటుంది. డిడ్ యూ ఎవర్ బార్గెన్ విత్ యాపిల్? వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ప్రైస్ యూ ఫిక్స్, డిడ్ యూ చెక్ వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ సైడ్? వి ట్రస్ట్. Like that, Ark also being trusted. We are not the big developer, but all the referrals. Ante ippudu my institution also is going to go to referrals. You all there, you are going to refer. These are safe hands. There are good faculty there, good management is there, ethical. All this, why it will not grow? You are the people who are going to grow. My employees grows, my company, my associates like my suppliers untaru, vendors villantha untaru kada, architects. Everyone has a long association with us. Very, very, very long association. During COVID also, we did very good. Financially, we have trouble. It's okay. But we see that organization never, ever has any dent in the organization. Problems comes. Yes, you have to face it. So you have to believe in yourself. The quotations, మీరు ఉన్న కొటేషన్ చేసుకుంటే ఆటోమేటిక్ అయిపోతుంది. యూ నో హౌ టు డూ ఇట్. ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ యూ చరణ్, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎ గ్రేట్ రాకెట్ సైన్స్ ఈజ్ నాట్ దేర్ హియర్. ఎవ్రీ వన్ ఆఫ్ షుడ్ అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ యూ. మీకు కావాల్సింది ఏంటి? మీ ఫిజికల్లీ ఫిట్గా ఉండాలనుకుంటున్నారా, మెంటల్లీ ఫిట్గా ఉండాలనుకుంటున్నారా? ఇదేంటంటే వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే బాడీ, మైండ్ అండ్ స్పిరిట్. దీస్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. బాడీ షుడ్ బి ఆల్వేస్ ఫిట్, మైండ్ షుడ్ బి ఫిట్. హౌ మైండ్ షుడ్ విల్ ఫిట్ అంటే పాజిటివ్. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ యూ డూ పాజిటివ్ థింగ్స్. ఇప్పుడు ఎదుటోనికి సక్సెస్ చేయడానికి కోసం నువ్వు సహాయం చేస్తే నీకు రిటర్న్ వస్తుంది. వాట్ యు గివ్ యూ గెట్ బ్యాక్. నీకు ఏమి ఇస్తే అదే వస్తుంది, నీకు తిరిగి వస్తుంది. అది మీరు ఆలోచించండి. ఇప్పుడు గివింగ్, ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఇంతమంది ఉన్నారు, ఒకరికొకరు సహకరించుకోండి. హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్. అరే ఇఫ్ ఐ హెల్ప్ హిమ్ యూ విల్ గెట్ మోర్ మార్క్స్, ఐ విల్ నాట్ గెట్ అనుకుంటారు. నో, డోంట్ డూ దాట్. Because once you help him, there is some other person going to help you, or God is going to help you. Arey, this fellow is helping so many people. That's how Ark is growing. It's not that ఏదో big growth, big turnovers కాదు. Why we are living happily అంటే our goal is to help. That's it. So in this, each other support చేసుకోండి. ఒకరు ఒక్కొక్క సబ్జెక్ట్లో ఎక్స్పర్ట్ ఉంటారు. You give your knowledge to other person. సో హీ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్, హీ విల్ గివ్ నాలెడ్జ్ టు యువర్స్. సో ఈ అందరిలో కలిసి చేసుకుంటే ఏమైందంటే ఈజీ అయిపోతుంది. ఎన్నో వీడియోస్ చూస్తాం మనం, యూనిటీగా ఉంటే ఎన్నో సక్సెస్ఫుల్ ఉంటాయి. ఐ థింక్ దెర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, మోటివేటింగ్ థింగ్స్. సో హెల్ప్ ఈచ్ అదర్, యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ ద గుడ్ రిజల్ట్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Sir, firstly, thank you for your beautiful discussion. Yeah, I'm confident this discussion might have definitely added value. See, one thing which I wanted to add is, from our end, we are really committed to produce the ranks. Definitely, we are going to do that. Whatever the best that is needed, definitely everyone is really committed. So, I want really the same level of commitment from you as well. This should not be a one-day motivation for you. So, you need to remind yourself every day and stay committed. So, when everyone are dedicated to the same common goal, definitely results are bound to happen. Like sir has mentioned, we are going to produce 100 IAS officers. This is going to happen, and I want you all to be part of that. And for that to happen, you guys really need to put efforts from your end as well. So stay dedicated, stay committed. Definitely results are bound to happen when everyone are committed. Okay, that's all I wanted to add. Thank you.
So once again I thank Chairman sir for coming all the way in spite of his busy schedules and coming here to inspire you all. And yes, once again with a big round of applause, let's invite Atik sir onto the Ark Reflections IAS board. And I'm very confident about him because he's in this segment for the last 5-6 years or even more, I believe. He's into mentoring. He worked at multiple organizations. He produced number of ranks, and with all this expertise, I'm sure he's going to make big. And one last concluding remark. Yes, you're all the students of PCM batch. From day one till you have started, we have tried to, the kind of excellence we tried to deliver, whether it comes to running of the classes or provision of the materials, the conduct of the tests, the kind of mentoring sessions we are trying to give, the personal hand holding we are trying to give, the way we are coming further and trying to contact you and trying to address every single query of you. So we are doing our best, but in spite of this, there might be one or two glitches or there might be issues. And even I have shared my contact number with you all, so that any small thing you can directly inform me. And yes, we have a batch on August 7th. And if you believe we are delivering value, I would sincerely request you all to spread the word. So let more number of students be part of Ark Reflections IAS Academy family. Let more number of them get into success. And on our behalf, we are trying to give our 100%, not just people whom we teach, even our our digital team, our marketing team, and our content developers, our mentors, our faculties. Everyone is with us. And with most importantly with somebody like Gummi Reddy sir himself, I'm pretty sure Ark Reflections IAS Academy is going to one of the best academies, not just in Hyderabad but in the country in the next 4 to 5 years. Thank you everyone.